Oh, hello there. This is K-Bar user. Well, as you seen in the last video, Schrade sent me a couple of different offerings. They sent me a Skax 10. We've gone through the Jethro, or Leroy. I'm sorry, I keep calling it the Jethro. We've gone through the Leroy. We've gone through the Priscilla brush sword. Now, Chris Tanner, the guy who designed Jessica X, designed this little beauty for him. You heard me mention it in my... got ice stuck to me. You heard me mention it in my last video. This is the Froe. Schrade Froe. I have to say though, I love the sheath. The sheath is great. Well, let's do it this way. Okay. The sheath is made from a really heavy Cordura. And it's padded. Same typical Velcro on and off closure Schrade usually uses. For some reason it's got some, decorative cord, I guess it is. You can use it for most anything you needed. Got an adjustable belt loop on it. So you can adjust how tight the retention strap is on it. I'm sorry, it's a retention strap, not a belt loop. All in all, this is one of the better sheaths I've seen out of Schrade. I have to say that. It's got a really cool logo on it too. What am I stepping on here? Aha. Okay. So I have my tantrums over. Now this is the Froe. What a Froe is designed to do is to baton through wood. So you'd basically take this, you'd get your piece of wood, and you all know what batoning is, okay? That's what a Froe's supposed to do. Now, as I said in the other video, this would have an eye here. The old Froe's would be about that much longer. And you'd have a stick coming up here, and you'd set this down on your wood like this, and then you'd beat it through to split your wood. This is basically a relic wood splitter. But Chris designed this just specifically for people to carry in their backpacks. It's light enough and whatnot. So when you get out there and you're going to go camping, you can baton your wood without having to damage your knife. This weighs under a little bit over a pound. And I can't give you the specs on it, to be honest with you. I know it's got an 8-inch blade. It's a full tang handle. 3/16 stick. It's a 8 MOV 13 CR Cro-Magnum Super Moly Vanillium, whatever. Obviously it has no tip. That's because it's not designed for a knife. But now, what can you do with this besides baton? I mean, what's the sense of carrying this if you can carry a good knife or an axe, a hatchet? I don't really know, to be honest with you. I've never used a Froe before. Can't say I haven't thrown a few of them. But you know what? I'm not really sure what it can do. Well, look at that, it can feather stick. Look at that. Makes a hell of a draw knife. And rots wood too. So let's see. Well, now it can baton, it can feather stick, be used as a draw knife. It can pry stuff up, dig roots with it because there's no blade there to worry about. This is the tree we were having at with the hatchet in the last video. Now I can't exactly say that this is throwing wood as good as that hatchet did. But I can't say it's biting in deeper. Now, this isn't exactly a smart thing to do without a lanyard. Just because of the knife blade flying out of your hand or throwing out of your hand. See, what I'm doing here is I'm hitting this like this and it's jamming. I can feel it. It hasn't bent it yet. Or damaged it anyway. Timber! You could not do that twice in a row and get it on camera. Okay. Whew! The Schrade Froe. It performs miracles. I mean, seriously, how many times have you seen a tree slide down its own stump and not fall off? And it's balanced. What more can I say? But yeah, I think when Chris designed this, he came up with a multi-useful weapon here. If you're not subscribed to Chris, he's over at Prepared Mind 101. Look his channel up. Chris is a funny guy. You'll laugh. So, this is the Schrade Froe. Is it worth buying? I would say if you're carrying a small knife, or you're a small knife user and you wanted something to light chop, take the place of that Skax. I would prefer this over that Skax. I really would. I still have it here, so let's do a little test. That's the Froe. That's the Skax. By the looks of the depth, one swing, I sunk in deeper with the Froe than I did the Skax. So they're both viable options. And remember, whatever you carry in your equipment is what you're comfortable carrying. It doesn't mean you have to go out and you have to buy all this stuff because Chris designed it, because I said so, because Schrade's marketing it as, you know, some kind of super tool. It's what you want to carry, what you feel comfortable carrying, and what your particular skill set is and what you do in the woods. This log right here, I personally myself, I take it off about here with my buck saw, and I'd burn it. The length it is probably a 10, 12 foot long log. This half would go over the fire, burn it in half, flip 2 ends in, got more firewood. It's plain and simple how I do it. I don't baton, I don't chop up wood. I got a buck saw, I'll cut it off. I'll probably get 2-3 hours burning out of this tree if I was to burn it. It's good hardwood and good season. So anyway, that's the Schrade Froe, the Schrade Skax. By the way, this Froe has a sharp enough edge on it to where it will light up a ferro rod. Same thing with the one end of that Skax. You can get a ferro rod striking on it. Not really good sparks, but you can. So, it's K-Bar User. I want to thank you for your time and your patience with this video. and the miracle log. And if you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please do. We'll see you on the next one. I can't guarantee this, but I can guarantee it'll be interesting.